Next, a very interesting topic on Cornucopia of Thought. What are the effects of unconfessed sin? This is a direct link to the Scarlet Letter. That's what it's all about. But I'm going to be making it about a good man is hard to find. Because that's kind of like what it is. You'll see, it's very interesting. And also, I'm going to make it about America. Because I can do that with anything. Give me a single topic. I can make it about America, my friend. First off, what are our parameters for unconfessed sins, and what are some exceptions, and what does it do? Cut. So, first off, what are the effects of unconfessed sin? Humans are very, 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 very good at hiding the truth. Ask any human you know. They will tell you. They're very good at lying. It's true. It's very true. I'm having way too much fun right now. What are the effects of unconfessed sin? People are good at lying. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell if someone's lying or not. That is a true fact. It's hard to tell. Unless you're like cool and like you're like, oh, that person's lying because their eyes are shifty and they're like, I don't know, you sense it or something like that. I don't know how that stuff works. It's magic. But the effects are terrible. A powerful, powerful force resides within us that is given to us at birth, given to us by the grace of God, and it's this thing called guilt. And what guilt does is it creeps into our souls like a dark seed and forces us to consider things. As long as you're not busy with life, as long as you're not doing something in reality, you're just distracting yourself. As long as you're not doing any of that, you'll never consider the truth of the darkness. Because what sin does to you, what unconfessed sin does to you, it burns inside you. Like that one guy in the Scarlet Letter who's always clutching his chest piece. He's like, oh my gosh, I'm full of sin. It's guilt. And it festers and it rots and it reeks. But humans are hecka good at hiding it. And then, the Scarlet Letter questions, like, what if you can't hide it? Anyway. Next time. How in all tarnation am I going to connect this to a good man is hard to find? Spoilers again for another story. This time, a good man is hard to find. A good man to hard. Oh, sorry. Another spoiler up ahead. A good man is hard to find. Now, a good man is hard to find. A good man who is. A good man is hard to find is a story about a family that goes on a trip. And the grandmother thinks she remembers where she is, and she says, oh, we should go take this turn. And they take the turn. And what ends up happening is the entire family gets killed by a man called the... Ooh, it's a cool name, too. I'm forgetting it. The Misfit. And the reason he's named that is because his crime... He was put in jail for something, but his crime didn't meet his punishment. Something wasn't right with the justice system. And I think that it built up resentment. And resentment does a lot of the same things that sin does when it's like nothing happens to it. What the misfit ends up doing is he ends up, killing people and, doing a bunch of other really bad things because the justice system or whatever just doesn't fit. Something's not right. It's the same thing with us. The more we don't confess things, the more we notice things are wrong with the world, and the more bad things we do, and the more sin we have, and the more we don't confess our sins, and all yada yada yada. It's a dreadful spiral. That's what the misfit is. Except instead of sin, it's resentment and crime. Yeah, so that's the effects of unconfessed sin. And now, how does this in alternation connect to the American dream? Like, how are you going to do it this time, Henry? Well, I'll tell you how, second me, who's... This is a normal conversation I'm having right now. I'm definitely going to edit that. Here is how it connects to the American dream. This is another one of those darker points of the American dream where you're sitting there listening to this and you're like, ooh, that's not good. And I'll tell you what it is, my dear viewer. It's this idea in America of suck it up, buttercup. I mean, can you think of a less American phrase? Yes, you most likely can. But it's cool, think about it. It's everywhere. It's everywhere you look in America. It could also be rephrased as pull yourself up by your bootstraps. But suck it up, buttercup also really does give you the good idea like of what it is, because unconfessed sin, the way you resist it is just by saying to yourself, oh, suck it up, my friend, you're fine, suck it up, down, doesn't matter, die. It does matter. It is very important, and you should suck it up for some things. I'm not going to name those things. They're different for each of us, but for other things you really do need to talk. Because otherwise, you will burn and fester and do more evil. That's how it connects to the American dream. The American dream of pull yourself up your bootstraps, live and be the thing and the thing, Makes sense. See you next time on Cornucopia of Thought. Please like and subscribe. Bonne journée.